Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back to math. It has been a long while, and I hope you all had a wonderful winter break. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into math. So, boys and girls, as you can see kind of in front of you, you have seen problems like this before. So what this unit is all about is basically reviewing almost everything that we have learned throughout the entire school year. So you're going to see a lot of doing addition, subtraction, dot plots, things like that. So these videos, they're not going to be as long as they usually are because it is review. But I am going to go through with you using the cubes method, okay? Because there's going to be a lot of word problems that we're going to be working with. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our target. Here we go. I can solve 1- and 2-step problems involving addition and subtraction within 1,000 using strategies based on place value, properties of operations, and the relationship between addition and subtraction. And we just wanted to briefly go over with you the vocabulary, knowing what sum and difference is. Remember, sum is the result obtained by adding numbers, so that's the answer. The answer to an addition problem is the sum. Difference, the result of subtracting one number from another. So the answer to a subtraction problem is called the difference. Okay, just a couple of warm-up review of vocabulary words. And we're just going to go ahead and jump right into how to solve 3-digit addition and subtraction. So make sure you're paying attention to the steps because remember, we always go from right to left and go from that way, okay? So with number 1, we always start in the ones place value, okay? So we're going to add 4 plus 2 is 6. Same thing, 2 plus 4 is 6. Then 1 plus 3 is 4. Okay, now subtraction. Okay, so it's always starting with the ones place value and they're working our way up. So 4 take away 2 is 2. 4, 3, 2, okay. And can we take 9 away from 8? No, boys and girls. So we're going to need to review how to borrow from the next number over so that we can make this 8 larger than 19. So we're going to have to borrow from the 3. So I'm going to cross out 3, and it's going to be a 2. And then we take 100 and put it in the tens place, and we make this 18 take away 9 instead. So now we can actually take 9 away from 18 because the number is bigger than the one on the bottom. Okay, so now 18 take away 9 is 9. And then 2 take away 2 is 0. So our answer is 92. And to make sure that our answers are correct, we can do an inverse, which is doing the opposite. So we would add 292 plus 92 to see if we get 384. Let's do that really quick. Always double checking our work. So we have 4, check. 18, that is correct. So 92 is our answer for number 2. All right. Now we are shifting down to an actual word problem. So this is where cubes is going to come in, boys and girls. So as I am reading this problem, I'm going to be doing the C part in cubes, which is circle the key numbers, okay? So that's what I'm going to be doing first, and then I'm going to go back and do U, B, E, and then S, okay, for cubes, because that is what we're going to be using. We always use that strategy. Cubes, okay? So I'm starting with C as I'm reading. Miss Alonzo shipped yogurt cups to stores on Monday. She shipped 648 cups of strawberry yogurt. She shipped 216 cups of peach yogurt. She shipped 264 cups of vanilla yogurt. How many more cups of strawberry yogurt did Miss Alonzo ship than cups of peach and vanilla yogurt combined? So now I'm going to go to U. Oh, I was about to sneeze. Excuse me. All right, so we're going to do U, which is underline the question. So this whole thing is our question. How many more cups of strawberry yogurt did Miss Alonzo ship than of peach and vanilla yogurt combined? Okay, so we did underlining the question, not the whole problem, but the question specifically. What is it we are trying to find? Now B. B is where we need to box in clue words that tells us how many steps there are and whether we're going to be adding or subtracting. Okay, so we're going to go with how many more. Now, boys and girls, if you were to think all the way back to the beginning of the year and in your notes, you would know that how many more is a subtraction problem. So this means we're going to be subtracting. Okay, and I'm just going to put the little symbol up there. But let's keep going. Let's see if there's any other clue words that might help us with this problem. So how many more cups of strawberry yogurt did Miss Alonzo ship than the cups of peach and vanilla yogurt combined? So this part right here, when we are combining two things, so the number of peach and vanilla, what are we doing here? Are we adding or are we subtracting? Combining them, we would be adding. Okay, so with that being said, boys and girls, mark off B. Is this a one-step problem or a two-step problem? Right, a two-step problem. Excuse me. It is a two-step problem because we need to add and then subtract. Okay, to make this easier on yourselves, because we need to find out how much peach and vanilla are together. So we have our two numbers here, and we're going to add those two numbers. So we're going to show our work right here, which is 264 and 216, peach and vanilla. Add those together. So there's 480 combined with peach and vanilla. Are we done? No, because we need to then subtract 648 from this. So we always put our big number on top, and we do subtraction. All right, make sure you're following the steps with me. 8 take away 0, 8. Ooh, 4 take away 8. Can we do that, boys and girls? Not without borrowing. So we're going to have to go, because we cannot take more than what there is on top. So we're going to go over here, borrow from 6, turn into a 5, and then place a 1 in the tens place so that we have 14 take away 8 instead. So 14 take away 8 is 6, and then 5 take away 4 is 1. Okay, so that is the final answer. Our answer choices are here: 168, 480, 248, and 178. Our answer choice is A. Okay, so for E, we didn't really need to eliminate anything because that's basically what it is. So we're good there. And then we actually had to solve, which we solved, and then we checked. Good to go, boys and girls. All right, next page. 2 more problems. Okay, so again, always using cubes to help us solve these word problems, okay? So I'm going to be doing, this round, I'm going to be doing C and U at the same time while reading, so make sure you're paying close attention. Samantha, Gordon, and Diego each bought an ice cream chest to the picnic. The weight of Samantha's chest was 83 pounds. The weight of Gordon's ice chest was 28 pounds. The weight of Diego's ice chest was 37 pounds. What was the difference in pounds between the weight of Samantha's chest and the combined weight of Gordon and Diego's ice chests? Okay, so we did C and we did U. Now we're going to do B, which is boxing clue words. And that's where we're going to go into the actual question itself. So, what was the difference? Oh, we just went over this at the very beginning. Difference means the answer to a subtraction problem. So we're going to be subtracting here. Okay. In pounds, between the weight of Samantha's ice chest, Okay, there's Samantha's. And the combined weight of Gordon and Diego's ice chests. That and basically tells us that we're adding Gordon's and Diego's. Then we're going to be subtracting Samantha's. Okay, so let's actually solve this problem. Here we go. So we need to know Samantha's. So no, we need to add Gordon and Diego. So we have 28 plus 37. 15, 65. Okay. Now we need to take Samantha's and subtract. Can we take 5 away from 3? Nope, we have to borrow. So we have 8, 7, 13. 13 take away 5 is 8, and 7 take away 6 is 1. All right, now boys and girls, you're seeing in front of you, we have a bubble, a little bubble sheet, okay? So this is getting you ready for STAR testing, okay? So I'm going to be mentioning STAR testing and preparations for that a lot more now, okay? We are in the third 9 weeks, and we are getting ready for STAR. So when you have to fill in a bubble sheet for your answer, you got to make sure you do it correctly, okay? Because right here, that's our decimal point, okay? And on the left side of the decimal point, this is the ones place value. So this is the ones, this is the tens, this is the hundreds. So our final answer was 18. So we would put 8, then 1 in each separate box, and then you would bubble in the 1 here and then the 8 down here. Notice how I'm bubbling them in, boys and girls. I am bubbling them in within the line, neat and dark. This is something that you're going to really need to make sure you focus and practice on. Even though you are at home, when you do come back to school physically, this is what you'll have to do, because if you don't, the computer is not going to read your answer correctly and it will mark you wrong. So it's really important to have good penmanship and putting the appropriate numbers in the correct box. Okay. Just wanted to go over that with you, boys and girls. All right. Now, we really didn't need to do any type of elimination, but we did solve, okay? We solved our answer, okay? And to check our answer, we would just add 65 and 18 to see if it gets us 83, which 5 plus 8, which is 13, and 6, 7, 8, 83. We're good. Okay. Now 5, here we go. Again, using cubes. Okay. I'm going to be doing C and U at the same time. Alicia listed the amounts she paid for guitar lessons for 3 months. 3 months. February, $28, $78. March, $90. April, $156. What was the amount Alicia paid for guitar lessons for these 3 months? Okay, so basically, what are they asking, boys and girls? Are we going to be adding these numbers, subtracting, or doing both? Well, if you read this right, we want to know the total for 3 months. Here's our 3 months. We need to add. So let's start with 78 and 90. Adding 8 and 16 because 7 plus 9 is 16. Okay, then we got to add April because we're not done yet. 68 plus 156, 14, 11, 12, 3. All right, so we did C, we did U, and we didn't really need to do B because we pretty much knew what we were supposed to do, so we just skipped it. And then elimination, that would be basically just any answers that are not here. 325, nope. 114, nope. 324, yep. 314, nope. And then solve and check our answer. So we made sure we're good to go. B is our answer. All right, boys and girls. And again, you notice that you have worked with problems like this before. But again, this entire unit that we're going to be working on, we are reviewing everything we have learned throughout the entire school year, obviously except for what is it? Fractions. So with that being said, boys and girls, now you're going to go off into Schoology and continue practicing these skills. And it's really important. Oh, hang on.
Lisa Evans and Miss Lopez, please come to the front office.
Okay. All right, boys and girls. With that being said, you're going to go off into Schoology and do the assignments all on your own. Today's independent assignment is for a grade. Yes, I know that we just got back from break, but that means we need to get some business going and we need to get the work done, okay? So that is for a grade. So with that being said, if you need help with any of the problems before you do your quiz, please make sure you meet with Mrs. Strasbaugh at 9 a.m. It has been a pleasure teaching you today, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!